cool.
So this is Taco Tuesday Girl.
Hey, I know her. This is not boring. I agree with that.
My...
Long-form, unedited conversation. I love it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Insanely Chill. Appreciate you tuning back in. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. And today we got a great guest, Brooke Averick, a.k.a. Ladyefron, a.k.a. one half of the Brooke and Connor Make a podcast, which is a podcast that TMG Studios, a podcast network, produces. And so it's a fantastic show. So funny. She's so funny. And I'm looking forward to having her on. Apparently, so I asked Kelsey also to be on because we're friends with Brooke. We hang out outside of work stuff. Socially, we'll hang. She's been over to the house many, many times. And so naturally, I was like, Kelsey, you want to come on? And Brooke's coming on. You want to come on and we can just hang out? And she was like, yeah, sure. That'd be great. I was like, great. And then last night, Kelsey laughed because she told me Brooke texted her and said, are you coming on Insanely Chill tomorrow? And she said, yeah, I'll be on it. And Brooke said, thank God. She said, you're my safety blanket. I don't know what, so I'm going to give her shit for that right up front.
How does it feel knowing that people need a safety blanket to be around you?
Not good, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused.
We're going to rip that blanket right off so she gets here.
In a safe way.
In a safe way.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't give her too much shit.
Yeah.
That would be kind of
unsafe.
Contradictory to what I'm trying to do here. But I'm very excited that she's coming on the show. I thought she was my friend. Maybe not. So it's going to be fun. Check the show out. Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast. And check this show out on Spotify and give it a rating. It really helps us. Give it a rating on Spotify. Give it a rating on Apple. And, listen to it in your car. If you like watching on YouTube, maybe toss it on in your car, Watch the first 20 minutes, see how it feels, and then toss it on in your car. We like both views and listens here on this show. I'm trying to optimize for both.
Can I make a suggestion?
No.
Please?
Sure.
When you leave your house, you're just walking out the door.
Yeah.
Just say, Alexa, play Insanely Chill, the podcast. I do that when I leave my dog. I say, Alexa, play TMG podcast in bedroom. And then she goes, playing TMG podcast. And then my dog just listens to TMG. It helps us out. It gets us a couple listens. If the whole entire
patting
universe
our own stacks
Your
over
dog up.
my dog has a lot of dick
Yeah.
jokes now.
Yeah. It's like, my dog keeps licking his own sack, way often, way more often than usual.
It's Pavlovian when he hears your voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Right for the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, Ryan's right. Honestly, take every computer in your house and play this show on a different one.
Yeah.
And just leave it playing quietly all day long,
Right.
and that really helps us.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do that. So thank you if you do. I appreciate it. No, leave it a review and let us know what you think, and leave a comment and hit like on the YouTube video, and throw your computer off a bridge. Just want to see if you're paying attention. Don't actually do that. Yeah, Insanely Chill Pod on
Yes.
everything. TikTok.
Yep.
Instagram.
And then we also have YouTube Shorts, so
Yeah.
please subscribe. Check those out.
Yeah.
Those are going up daily.
Yeah. And we're also on Rumble. I'm kidding, we're not.
Mastodon.
Yeah, we're also on Mastodon.
Pinterest.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was gonna say something else. Oh, we got a comment last time that was like, "This is the least chill podcast ever. Why are there 15 hosts?"
Yeah.
Which I think, in my opinion, that's more chill.
I think it makes it more chill.
I
It's
think
a
it makes
group
it more
setting.
chill too, because it's less chill when it's like, no, there's this many hosts and this person can interject here at this timestamp. That feels less chill. It feels more chill, dare I say, insanely chill, just to kind of hang out, So that's my fucking comeback to you, person who said that.
Yeah, and we've even added another guest. We got Izzy
what
in
an
the house
episode
today.
to
Yes.
address.
we have Izzy.
She's the producer of Brooke and Connor.
It's a coup. I'm taking over.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm
appreciate it.
excited.
Yeah.
And all right, should we get into it?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Welcome, Brooke.
Cody, she's over. She's next to you.
What? Oh, hey.
Hey, Cody.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thanks
And
for
Kelsey,
having me.
too.
And Kels.
What the hell?
Are my hands so cold?
A little.
They've lost all
nice, though.
circulation. Yeah.
Were you guys there the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We've been
You
here.
saw all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. All the horrible things I said about you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
It was
I've heard
weird.
worse.
Yeah.
I want to give you some shit. Well, first of all,
Please.
thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
It's really an honor.
I have a bone to pick with you. Thanks for being here.
What I do.
Sorry. Thank you so much for driving here and everything, but I
course.
have a bone to pick with
Awesome.
you.
What is it?
You texted Kelsey yesterday, and you said, "Are you going to be on Insanely
Yeah,
Chill?"
I did.
And you said she's going to be your safety.
Yeah, I'm
blanket.
feeling really nervous.
Oh, nervous. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm nervous about everything.
Me too.
Everything. So it's not just
Everything.
me.
No.
Okay.
It's just like I feel like there's a lot of eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like all the eyes out there and then also through the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You're also a safety blanket, but why not have two? Do you know what I
There,
mean?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That was really.
Yes.
Wow.
That was really good.
That was a good
Yeah.
answer.
Thank
yeah, that
you.
Was a good
That
answer.
beef was squashed so fast.
Yeah, we squashed the hell.
Yeah.
hell
I'm
out of
so,
that.
but I'm gonna loop you in next time.
Yeah,
Text
Group
me.
Text.
Yeah.
Okay.
Group text.
Okay.
We have a group
We
together.
should have. Do we?
Did we not?
I think, I'm sure it has existed at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could make one. I'll make one.
I think we have one.
I'll make one when we leave.
You've been over here like 100 times.
I know.
I know, but I feel like we talk. Like we would text. Like you wouldn't text me and Cody and be like, "Hey, I'm coming over."
Right. And I feel like Connor would be in one.
Right.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe there's one with the four of us.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thanks for being here. Do you still get nervous
Thank you for
before you do?
Every single podcast.
I do too.
You do?
Me too.
Yeah,
What
because
do
I'm
you-
not good at it.
No, I suck at talking.
So do I. Do you?
I mean, no, we're all good at talking. That's why we're all doing this. But I get nervous every single time.
So do I.
I
get
get
ner-
nervous every single time I have to record.
Every single time?
Not this, but like
Really?
when I do circle time, I get really nervous.
every
I avoid
every
it.
video too.
Oh, same.
Every video where I sit down and have to press record, I'm always like, okay, come on, just do it. I have to like make myself press records.
Wait, me
I've
too.
Done like 1,000.
That makes me feel
5,000
better,
videos.
honestly.
When we have a guest on BNC, I like almost can't do it.
Really?
And when I went on TMG, I didn't talk.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
That's why I thought you might have been nervous today.
I was a little nervous just because I was like, is this going to be like TMG where I couldn't get a word out?
Right,
but it's
right.
not.
Yeah, no.
'Cause
It's because
already-
it's insanely
coming out.
chill here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think you've
exactly.
already like at least tripled your word count
I think so.
today.
Oh my, I said one thing.
100%. Yeah.
But the one thing was funny.
Thank you, Cody.
You were funny on that episode.
The one thing I said.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cody.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Yeah, I mean it was.
Thank you.
So yeah, anyways, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
What's new?
Nothing much, really. I'm trying to think. I'm
You-
sweating my
you
ass
knitted
off in my
this?
knitted half sweater.
You knitted that.
I knitted this contraption.
It's really
And-
nice.
cute.
Thank you so much. And I wanted to wear it because there's a lot of eyes, as I said, and I wanted them all to see my knitting.
Yeah.
But at what cost? You know?
Because you're sweaty.
I'm just like
Yeah.
sweaty, like
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. No, it's
intensely.
going to be worth it, though.
Yeah, I hope so.
Also, how long did that take? Is this its debut?
This was a few. Yeah, this is making its debut because I can't
Okay.
wear it on the green screen.
Oh
Uh-huh.
my God. Wow.
Is
Yeah.
that why you agreed to do this podcast?
Like, that's the only reason.
That makes
So I
sense,
could debut
honestly.
this.
Yeah.
This took like 4 days, but I was kind of like nonstop.
Fast. It's really good.
Thanks, Kelsey. You can have it.
Well, it's yours.
Why would she? Why would you just
Why
give
does
it away
Kelsey
like
get
I don't
first
need it.
dibs?
Well,
want you to
because
have it.
has anyone else complimented her on it?
I did.
I said it was sick.
They did,
Oh, well,
but I
it's
still
because
want
I'm
you to have it.
the girl.
Yeah. Okay.
She's my security blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Sorry.
kind of.
This is too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you knitted
really
it.
like
You
it,
didn't.
yeah.
But you can crochet now too.
I just learned, so now I'm versed.
You know, I can do it too. Crochet.
Crochet?
Yeah.
You can?
Really?
Yeah. My grandma taught me how.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you still do it, do you think?
I don't think I could still remember it. Is it like riding a bike? You know,
I don't.
like you put those
Maybe.
fucking needles in my
That's
hand,
what
and
happened
maybe
to me
I
with
just
knitting. Knitting was like riding a bike because I
Really?
learned
I
it
used
when
to
I was
knit.
little, and then completely forgot about it and picked it up
Really?
last year.
So
and
I'd
now-
be able to do it, you think?
yeah,
if
come
I
to knitting
once
club,
knew?
both of you.
So what is knitting club? What do you do?
We knit
Right, that makes
in like more of a club format.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys all
self-explanatory.
just sit there and knit?
It's devolved
Okay.
So what?
to just like
Like hanging out?
hanging out, kind of having
you-
some wine.
Okay.
So you don't knit.
We do knit at first, and then there was a routine of our programs that would come on. So at first it was Real Housewives of Beverly Hills,
Okay.
and then it was the Kardashians,
Mm-hmm.
and now that's done. So we just kind of fill the space with, and we would knit during that because we had to be quiet so everyone could hear.
Right.
And now we kind of just like talk, and
Do you feel like you're getting better at knitting?
I do.
I feel like a lot of the stuff I talk about on this podcast is getting better, but like training and athletic wise.
Yes, that's
But you
awesome.
feel
By
like-
the way, Cody.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
yeah.
It
It's
is.
awesome.
I'm just saying I think a lot about that sort of stuff in the athletic mindset.
Yes,
But like something like knitting, do you feel like you're getting better at that and you're finding like purpose in that?
I do feel that way
That's cool.
because I started out just being able to knit a square,
Yeah.
and now
Now
I'm
look
knitting
at you.
this half sweater.
And do you guys drink?
Sometimes I don't drink and knit.
You don't.
No, I can't.
That's what I was saying. Like it'd be kind of funny if you got super fucked up and you woke up
Exactly.
and you're like, I knit what?
That happened to Matt.
I knit a G-string? Oh, what did I do? What did I knit last night?
It's super dangerous. It's super dangerous. It happened to Matt, and he dropped so many stitches. And he was like,
Wait, it's dangerous?
you
Actually?
could drop stitches. I
What?
mean, dangerous.
Like,
Like,
it's not dangerous. Like
it's
you're
not
gonna
like
get
you're gonna
hurt,
kill
But like
yourself.
it's dangerous.
Oh, okay.
Like you're not gonna make what you wanted to
Yeah.
make, or
Yeah.
you're gonna mess up your creation.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Do
I
it.
do like learning.
Okay.
You don't like learning new skills, you just said.
Right.
You don't?
No.
Why?
Because I have just like a pretty low threshold of just being frustrated.
Mm.
And so knitting, I
Yeah.
like it because it's like therapeutic. So I don't want to learn a new skill because I don't want my therapeutic space to be my frustrated space.
But at first, was it frustrating for you?
I don't remember because I was so young.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Magic Spoon. We're still early in the new year, and if you're sticking to your resolutions like me, Magic Spoon is a great way to stay on track. Listen, Magic Spoon offers cereal that tastes like your childhood faves, but with more protein and less sugar. Their variety pack has 4 flavors: cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter. This pack has 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and 4 to 5 net grams of carbs, and it's only 140 calories a serving. It's high protein, 0 grams of sugar, keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, and soy-free, and it's tasty as all hell. Ryan over there loves it.
Love it.
Do you?
Can't get enough.
Is it true that you mow through boxes of Magic Spoon all the time?
Just that's how I would describe it. I mow through them.
Just Is it true also that your favorite flavor is a combo of the peanut butter and the cocoa?
I wrote that in there because it's true.
They both come in the variety pack, so you can mix them together and get the perfect marriage of peanut butter and cocoa flavors. Is that what you do?
I do that.
Ryan. So go to magicspoon.com/insane to grab a variety pack and try it today. And be sure to use our promo code INSANE at checkout to save $5 off your order. And Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember, get your next delicious bowl of high-protein cereal at magicspoon.com/insane and use the code INSANE to save $5. Thank you, Magic Spoon, for sponsoring this episode.
Actually, I lied to you. I just learned how to crochet, so I guess I do. And that was really frustrating.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm kind of liking learning new skills a
That's
little
good.
bit now.
That is
Yeah,
good.
it's good to push yourself.
Yeah.
Cody trains.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Brooke knits.
My inspiration.
Brooke knits.
Yeah.
Brooke
Yeah.
Knits. That's a good
Oh,
YouTube channel.
Wow.
Wow.
Trademarking.
What would be the equivalent of knitting for an Ironman? What's the 1-to-1 ratio? What's like
That's
the
a
hardest
really
thing to
good
knit?
question.
There are like knitting marathons, I think, where it's like
Whoa.
see how much you can knit in 24 hours. I might have made that up. But I
No, I bet you exist.
Or we could
It
just make
exists.
that.
yeah.
Like
We could, yeah.
A knit-a-thon?
Cody and I could be the judges for like the knit-a-thon, and the whole knitting club can come, and
That
you
would
and
be
Sally
awesome. Oh my
Dar
God.
can go head to head.
She would win.
I'm sorry to
Alpha.
interrupt, but this is huge. You're gonna want to watch the screen here.
Wait, this is a combo.
Oh.
We just said.
Oh my God! It's like you guys collabing.
Man sets world record for
That's
knitting while running a
awesome.
marathon.
That's fast.
Holy shit.
That's fast,
That's
right?
insane.
Isn't that fast or no? That's not fast.
No, that's not fast, but
That's not fast
Could
running.
be fast.
no,
for
not
me.
fast running, but fast for having to do like a, fine thing like that.
You should
Fine
try
twitch
that
muscle.
as a new skill. Can I ask you guys a question?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Did you talk about the Golden Globes yet? How was it in general? And where were you sitting?
Oh, where were we sitting? Thank you so much for
So
asking.
like on TV you see like the main
Yes.
room,
room.
right?
Where you-
The tables with celebs, right? You got Brad Pitt right there, and he's the only celeb I know at this moment. So Brad Pitt's right there, and then
Yes.
other celebrities right there.
Brad
right?
Pitt adjacent
Okay, so
people.
and then there's like the area back there,
Right.
right? Okay, then you go a floor below that,
Right.
A different floor of the hotel.
and then you go into another little room off the side.
Yes.
We were.
That's where we were.
there.
Okay, and
Yeah.
you were there with kind of just who was kind of in that room with you?
Oh, in that
It
room.
was craft services, wasn't it?
Craft service.
Yeah.
Yes, there was.
It was
That's
like
basically what it was.
everybody's like
Is it internet
team,
people? Okay.
and then like internet people.
okay.
Yeah.
And did you know that was kind of going to be the case?
Nope.
Well,
Okay.
So when we
Never- nope.
we
That
like
was
ran
never
into
communicated to
someone.
us.
We ran into someone, and she was like, "Are you guys sitting in the viewing room?" I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you guys are in the actual thing. And we were like, I have a feeling we're going to be in the viewing room. Right after she said that, I was like, we're definitely in this viewing room. And we were.
And then, our PR person, Megan, comes up and she's like, all right, you guys want to go in? And we're like, are we in the viewing room by chance? And she was like, yes. And I was like, it's like, obviously. And we were like, yeah, obviously.
Duh.
Duh.
Yeah.
I don't know why we thought that
we sat and watched it on TV.
A little disappointed, but also like, fucking duh.
Yeah,
we're in the fucking
obviously.
viewing room.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what? I'm not sitting beside fucking
Right.
Jeff Bridges.
But
You know
is
what I
there
mean?
like there's got to be like a level behind everybody that's at the tables. That's where I feel like you guys.
And
should've
there
been.
was.
Yeah.
Was there? Like, I feel like the
Yeah.
tables were just the people that were like in it, or like directors, producers.
I've been in that theater before. There's like a whole upper level thing.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So who was
I don't
sitting
know.
there?
I don't know.
Maybe like parents.
I don't know. There's
Plus
a lot
one.
of there's a lot of
There's a lot
leagues
of,
above us.
mhm.
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
obviously,
Like,
yeah. I mean, we
you
shouldn't
guys
have
were
even
on
been there in the first
E! News.
place.
were we on E! News?
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
were
yeah.
number
On
one
the Twitter.
in people's
Yeah.
best dressed, right?
Yeah.
So
Were
That
we?
should have got you in that room.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, did you at least get to walk the red carpet?
We did.
Yeah.
We did get to walk the red carpet, and we got to go to the after party,
Oh.
which was very fun. I will say,
Yeah. That part was actually really cool.
Which after
Because-
party?
like the
It was like
main one
a-
with all the people that were actually important.
Like after the Golden Globes wrapped, they said goodbye or whatever. Then like everyone from the viewing room and everyone
Uh-huh.
from the main area kind of like filtered into this one place.
Whoa. Who'd
Yeah.
you see in the one place? Brad
Jennifer
Pitt?
Coolidge was just like walking
Oh,
around,
Wow.
and I've never seen somebody get like accosted like that ever.
I bet.
She was like a zoo animal.
She
it
took
was
so
fucking
many
crazy. She
selfies,
was just standing
too.
there, and everyone
yeah,
was
she
like,
did.
Jennifer.
Wow.
Whoa.
And these are
Wow.
like people, like there's other like Donald Glover's walking around the party
Right.
too.
No,
But
There's
she's
other
really
like
cool.
major stars there, and everyone was just like eyes on her, like please let's get a picture. Like I felt bad for her.
Yeah.
too.
It's
Yeah.
amazing how like everybody kind of fixates on one person all at the same time. Like we
I
collectively
know.
just decide
It's
Jennifer Coolidge
weird.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we did see Donald Glover, and we did see Jay Ellis from Insecure. Have you ever watched it?
No.
Oh,
Should I?
it's exciting. Yes,
I need a new
actually, it's
show.
a really, really great show.
Okay.
Insecure.
Perfect.
Watch it.
Cody said you're a big Jay Ellis fan.
I am a big Jay Ellis fan.
Well, she
Well,
was
I'm a
like,
big
"He's the
Insecure
hottest guy in
fan.
the world.
Can you pull him up?
He's hot. He's just. You have to watch the show. He's just. I don't know everything about him.
Oh, I know who that is.
This guy's a smoke.
So he's like she's saying he's so hot, he's so
Uh-huh.
hot, right? We
Okay,
gotta,
I said it like
just
twice. He's so
drooling
hot.
over this guy.
I literally was more
Drooling,
excited
literally
to just.
like
Insecure is one of my favorite shows.
Right.
Ever. Okay. I mentioned that he was hot maybe once, and Cody's like, he's so hot, he's so hot.
I was
no,
just
she will not stop talking about how hot this guy is.
I get
And
it.
she's like, maybe we should go try and find Jay Ellis. And I'm like, stop talking about Jay Ellis.
That is false. Never in my life.
Nonstop, over and over again.
I played
And then-
it so chill.
And then we're like at
He
the
walked into the after party, and I was like, oh, there's Jay Ellis. I was like, oh my God. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, oh, there he is. I'm obviously
There he is.
not
Oh, no,
going
no, no.
to go up to
Wait,
him. Like he does not want to be approached.
You could.
I just think that in that situation, like people just want to enjoy
Right.
themselves at the party. Like they don't want to. Jennifer Coolidge didn't want to be taking
Right.
selfies with people.
I know. I feel like the Golden
And-
Globes is like not supposed to be like you're not supposed to like act like a fan.
Exactly.
There. It's like,
Right.
be
So I was-
understood that like
right.
this is a safe space.
Exactly.
Right.
'Cause
So
you
I
have
was
go
trying
through
to
a
be
fucking, You
chill.
have to go through a little like bomb dogs to get
Yeah.
into the fucking
Right.
place.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, the security is like insane. So once you're in, it's like you gotta like, okay. It's like let's act like we've been here before. You know?
Right.
It's like I don't want to bother anyone. Like I just want everybody to enjoy their night.
Yeah.
He's with his wife. Like I'm not gonna go up to him and be like, oh my god, Jay Ellis, like, you're so hot.
It would have been so funny if you did. If you said it
no.
like that.
You are a lucky lady. To his wife.
So I saw him walk in and I was like, okay, that's cool. We're at the same party. Cool. That's cool enough for me. And then
That's what you said.
what did I say, Cody?
I'm kidding. That
Okay.
That's kind of what you said.
I didn't really say anything. And then he disappeared. I like wasn't really looking for him. And then like later on,
Wait, can I say this from my perspective?
sure.
Like I'm standing there with my back like this, and all of a sudden I turn around, and he's just talking to Kelsey. And I was like, "What the fuck? How did she pull this off?"
Okay, so let me
Steal my
tell you.
girl.
Laughing,
let
and
me-
she's like,
I guess that's what happens when you're chill.
it is what happens when you're chill.
Wow.
But it wasn't anything crazy. He just was literally walking by and like he disappeared. I wasn't looking for him and I was facing this way and I felt like someone squeezing by being like, excuse me. And so he like touched my back and was like, excuse me. And I turned around and be like, oh, sorry. And when I turned around to move for this person, I was like face to face with him. And I was like, oh my God, hey. And he was like, hi. And I said, I'm such a huge fan. Insecure is one of my favorite shows. And he said, oh my God, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And then he put his hand out and he introduced himself to Cody. And then I said hi to his wife. And then they kept walking.
Wow.
Motherfucker.
That's like a perfect interaction.
You
It
gave
was
him
like
the
short and
strongest
sweet.
handshake.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Puffed my chest out and was like, Jay Ellis,
Sure.
damn glad to meet you.
I will never go up to a
I kind of
celebrity
did. I was
that
like, I was.
And me either.
No, I did once. Well, actually, did you ever hear the story of me and Connor were at this movie premiere and
With MGG.
with MGG, Matthew
did.
Gubler. Do you know who that is, Cody?
It's actually a great segue into what I wanted to talk
Okay.
about too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
But keep going
Awesome.
with this.
Well, I wasn't going to go up to him because I can't, like, complete shutdown, like, body shutting down, mind shutting down, like,
Okay.
soul leaving body. And Connor found a way. He was, like, fiddling with his jacket, MGG, and Connor somehow had a button. And he was like, oh my God, do you need an extra button for your jacket? Like,
Wow.
of course he had a button.
Yeah.
Like, he'll find any way to be able to talk to someone. And he called me over and I just looked at him and I go, you saved my life. I don't know what that meant.
That's beautiful.
Did he?
No.
Okay.
Like, I don't know where that came from. And I was also screaming it. I didn't say it the way I just said it.
So how did
You
say
saved my life.
What was his response?
Thank you. He was like, oh, thank you.
That's nice. Then he gave you a hug,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still, like, haven't recovered.
Yeah.
And I will never go up to any other celebrity.
You know,
I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. I'm a flight risk.
That's
What would you say if you saw Andrew Garfield?
I would. I really, like, I'm not joking, Cody. Like, I think there would be some sort of, like, medical emergency. Like, I think I'd just, like, die or collapse or something. Like, I would not be able to withstand that.
I think that I think you could do it, and I think the payoff of that is like better than anything.
I also think there's, like, nothing I could say ever that would communicate how much I love him or what he means to me.
I get that.
You know, nothing is good enough.
Yeah.
So might as well just not.
Did you see the video with him and
Mhm.
Amelia?
Yeah.
And what did you think of that?
Well, everyone's just like, if it can't be me, I want it to be her. No, like, I'll never, ever be able to say that. No, I want it to be me.
Yeah.
And I hate her. I love her. She's great. But, like, I can't be happy for her. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I really wish I could support other women, but I can't. I really can't.
Can we clip that
Yes.
small
Clip
section?
just that part. Just out of context. Please take that out. On
I
TikTok.
feel horrible.
On TikTok.
Right.
Fine.
I can't support other.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So so before Brittany came on our show, I was doing the thing that podcast hosts do before they have a guest,
Right.
where they listen to the last podcast episode that person was on.
Yes.
And that's the only research they do.
Exactly.
And so I was listening to your episode with Brittany,
Okay, perfect.
and
Oh, I think I know
and
what you're going to say.
well, you were
No,
talking
you
about
say
like
it.
the tier
Yeah.
2 and tier 1, and I'd heard you talk about that concept on future episodes after that, but not when you were explaining it
Okay.
on the day. And I was laughing so hard.
Really?
Yeah, because you were explaining
Thanks,
it in a way where you were
Cody.
like, you're obsessed. Like, you're like, I'm talking about being obsessed with someone to the point where like you think about them all the time, like they're on your walls, all that stuff.
Mhm.
And then Brittany was like, but that's just tier 2. And you're like, yeah.
It's hard
She's like, well,
hearing
then what's
someone else.
tier 1 then?
Yeah.
And you were like, well, it's like when you can't live even without the
Mhm.
thought of being with them.
It's hard hearing someone else explain like how deranged I am.
No, I laughed my ass off because I was like, I didn't think it could get any more than that. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
so eloquently explained how it could.
Well, I was like really struggling to figure out like there's a difference between my celebrity crushes and like the intensity, but like how do I explain it to people who I just like don't have celebrity crushes? And then I came up with the tier system. And then thank you so much.
What was tier 1 again?
Tier 1 is like the thought of that you will not like be married to this person.
Yeah, right.
Is like you like are gonna kill yourself basically. Like you can't handle it.
So intense. This is so intense.
Wait,
Yeah.
and who's your tier 1 again?
I don't think I have one right now.
Oh, so it's changed because back then
They do
it was
change,
I
right?
think
Matthew Gray
yeah,
Gubler, wasn't it?
yeah. At that
Yeah.
moment, because I had just met him, it was like kind of an
That always
opportunity.
amplifies it.
Yeah.
I feel like.
But like having a tier 1 is like you don't have to always have one. It's just like when you're like currently in like the throes of an obsession.
Where are you with Maddie Healy?
2?
Okay.
Yeah,
Such a quick,
So quick.
Yeah.
Two.
2 is
high 2.
And
High
explain
2.
2 again just for
2 is like you are actively like searching out like their content, like can't stop consuming it, thinking about them all the time. But with Maddie, I'm like, I'm not gonna marry him and I'll be okay. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah, yeah.
ideal.
You don't want
It's not
to.
ideal. No, I don't
Yeah.
think I do either.
Yeah.
But like all I listen to is the 1975. All I watch is
Really?
like YouTube clips.
Well, it's new for you too, right?
It is new.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Because I missed the 2014
Right.
like Tumblr wave of them. Because I think I was so far on the Glee side of Tumblr that it like canceled out the 1975.
They were
stuff.
like,
Right.
shoot, we're not even
Yeah,
going to suggest this
right.
to her.
The algorithm that wouldn't make
yeah,
sense.
right,
for that crossover.
right.
But now I'm in it.
Okay.
Is-
and then what about tier 3?
Tier 3 is like you're just kind of obsessing over them when you're consuming their content.
Right,
It's
right,
like,
right. That's what it was. Okay.
They, but you don't think about that.
Like Sebastian Stan, like I could watch a movie with him in it and I'm like, wow, like I love him. But the
Okay.
movie ends and I'm like, okay, like I don't need to further do research.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You know?
You should like give this, like you should like sell this to an agency or something.
Thank you.
So they can like rate their like male celebrities, like their talent
Do you
and
think?
who they should prioritize.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like this guy, he's an important client. He's in a
Right.
lot of tier 1s.
You need to do
tier
like
3
you
with
need
tier
to do
2
like a state of the
Yeah,
union.
exactly.
Yes.
Right
I
now it's
should.
tier 3.
Like
Kind of
every
translate
like
my
once a
tier
month.
system. Yeah.
Give us an update on like who has changed, who's in what tier.
I have wanted to do that, but I get scared that I'm annoying people.
I don't think that you're annoying anyone.
That's nice.
So would Andrew Garfield then be in 1? Because the way you just described him.
Right. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
No, I think everyone's 2 right now. Because
Okay.
one, I
Oh.
can't. One is like you need to be hospitalized.
Who are the twos? Who are the twos?
Let me pull out my phone. I have a list.
It just keeps getting more extreme.
Do you have any? You don't have any 2s.
I
or
don't
1s,
really
think,
have any,
besides
like,
Jay Ellis.
I forgot about Jay Ellis until I fucking saw him at the Golden Globes.
Kelsey, what is your obsession with Jay Ellis? Can you come clean?
Yeah, he's just so
I
tall.
had to take her to the hospital yesterday.
Oh no. We got
Okay.
one.
This is
tier 1.
at this time on
this
December
time.
6th.
Yeah.
This was December 6th.
December 6th,
2022 at 8:44 p.m.
Okay.
It was last updated. At this time, Maddie was in tier 1
Oh my God.
because I had just seen the concert
Oh,
and I was like
yeah.
in agony.
Indeed.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Heart was
yeah.
a flutter.
But now I would move him to tier 2
2. Okay.
along with Andrew Garfield, Matthew Gray Gubler, and Nathan Fielder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nathan Fielder.
I'm thinking I
Really?
need to bump him actually. I have to
What?
do some reworking.
To tier.
Tier 3.
We're coming up with a new tier
Okay.
system in
Yeah.
real time.
And who's
for
in
her.
tier 3?
It's okay.
So that's about 50 people.
Name like 5.
Okay.
Name the weirdest.
Just name
ones.
'em.
Name
Yeah.
like the most uncommon.
Kyle
ones.
Mooney.
What?
Wow.
We could make that happen.
You guys know Kyle?
Her dad
My
does.
dad knows.
Her dad.
And my brother used to live with his brother.
Really?
No
Yeah.
way.
I don't even know if I could talk to a tier 3.
My dad, we know Kyle.
Okay.
Who else?
Bill
us another-
Hader
Okay.
Okay.
Good one.
From Oklahoma.
from Oklahoma.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yep.
Shout out. Let's go
Like,
Thunder.
Jacob Elordi. Like, he's the kind of person who, I met him too. That was horrible.
Really?
What'd you say?
Yeah. He was talking to Jack, Martin, and
Yeah.
Connor, and I just kept saying, I used to live with them. I used to live with them, like over and over.
Okay.
And that was literally it.
At least you weren't screaming it though.
I might have
maybe
been.
you were.
Well, he's so far up from me, like height wise, I think I had to scream so he could hear me.
I used to live with them.
He's looking down. Okay.
Cole
Yeah, I heard
Sprouse,
you.
Cole Sprouse. Okay.
Jeremy Allen White, Ben Stiller. Just like a
Ben
mix.
Stiller's a good one.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's
Remember?
kinda old now.
No, but he's just like classic and like
He's
handsome and
timeless.
he's funny.
Timeless.
And what was that?
Yeah.
Who was sitting next to him? Wasn't he sitting next to like Pete Davidson and Emily Ratajkowski? And everyone was
yes.
like, no one's focusing
At
on
the
Ben
game.
Stiller.
Yeah. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah,
Why?
that was
Why?
because he looked like handsome and it was like it was just as cool, if not cooler, that he was like sitting there, but
Right,
everyone was
right.
just focused on Pete and
He's the
Emily.
tiny. You know, he's 5'5".
Oh my god,
Ben Stiller?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Maybe I made that up, but maybe 5'6" or something like
Good
that.
for
Wow.
him.
Yeah.
King.
Yeah.
King. Did you ever? Where did you grow up again?
He's 5'6".
Philly.
Did you ever
5'6".
think like growing up, like I get who's your like 2 or your tier 3, tier 2 growing up?
Zac Efron was like my
Okay.
big.
And did you ever think that
yeah.
you'd be like in this world where you're like getting to meet these people and like kind of brush shoulders with them?
No.
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 So does it feel like kind of surreal?
Yeah, it's weird navigating like being like an intense fangirl and also like being in the space where someone you're a fan of could possibly be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Like that's what's happening to Brittany Broski,
Right.
which is
Yeah.
crazy because she's like tier 1 Maddie Healy and she met him and he follows her and it's just like, wow.
And same with Harry, right?
Yeah, she met Harry too and interviews him and just like, if she saw Harry on the street, Harry would be
Right.
like, oh my God, hey, nice
Right.
seeing you and give her a hug.
right.
Like that's
Crazy.
insane to me.
I think yeah. I mean,
I never.
I know
had
that.
I
What?
never had like a intense. Besides Taylor Swift, like an intense fan.
Really.
what about
Crush.
play?
That was the only other one.
Yeah.
Wow, nice job.
Who?
I know you.
Um,
Play the
I was
girl
like
band?
obsessed
Oh,
with this
oh,
girl
oh,
group.
oh, yeah,
Play.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said Clay, as in Clay Aiken, because
No.
me too.
No, but that's a good one.
Yeah, that was my first like human tier 1. I
Wait.
have a theory. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
He went up against Ruben.
Hold on.
right?
Yeah.
What do you-
I always
there-
was a
there are-
Ruben girl.
They're a non-human.
They're non-human
Mhm.
crushes.
Well, when I was like young, it was like the Count from Sesame Street. It was like
Okay.
I was
yeah,
like
yeah, that makes
feral
sense.
for him.
Yeah.
Brooke
And then
developed this tier system when
well,
she was an
my
itty
theory
bitty
is
baby.
that like the more like mentally ill you are, the more like celebrity crushes you have because you just like need something to fill the void. So you're like pretty stable, Kelsey, I'd say. So you're not like looking for that void to be
Okay.
filled. So like really young, I was like, I like am devoting my life to Woody from Toy Story.
Okay.
Did Buzz
And
make
that's
the list?
fine. That's
Say there's a snake in my boot. Please say it. Please say it.
Please. Yeah, I had like 20 Woody dolls in my
Okay.
bed. Like
So you loved Tom Hanks, kind of.
no, I didn't even know who Tom Hanks was.
I mean, you loved his voice.
No, I guess, but then I went to Disney World to see Woody,
Oh my god.
and when he was the size of a human, like I can't even explain. Like I don't like
Like in a good way?
horrible, bad, like terrified, like
No, totally.
like inconsolable. Like I was like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, so
like
bad. It was bad. For you.
bad,
Yeah,
bad,
Okay.
horrible,
Yeah.
horrible. Like
How old were you at this moment?
probably like 5.
I had the same.
That is really
there's a-
scary. I had
there's-
the same thing too.
Same. There's a video of me. Why do they do that? Like, it scares the fuck. There's a video of me
Terrifying.
like watching the parade, and this fucking like rhino from Animal King like swings its head at me, and I'm like, I just start like I melt,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
scary.
so scared.
It's
No,
scary.
I still like any like life size, any like person dressed up as something like
Yeah, yeah.
freaks me
Yeah.
out so much.
It is really creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is really creepy.
Yeah.
I used to hide. We used to go to Red Robin, and they would bring out like Red Robin himself would like come around the restaurant and like say hi to the tables, and I have a vivid memory of like flying under the table and just sitting under the table and being like, nah! Like, and my mom was like, get the fuck up. You're embarrassing.
Say hi to Red Robin.
Yeah, I was terrified of Red Robin.
Those things
But-
have done more harm than good.
I agree.
Yeah.
Red Robin?
Just like life size, like
Yeah.
people
yeah.
in
People.
costumes.
Yeah.
You can't trust
No.
mascots.
No, you really can't.
I don't know why I was
Yeah,
so
I
scared
wouldn't-
of
just
him.
bring back
He's a good
little
guy.
trauma?
No,
Oh.
actually, not really, surprisingly.
Horrifying.
This might be a tier 3 for me.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah, what are your tier 3 mascots?
That's a good question, Cody. Probably, I don't think I know one mascot like sports. Oh,
oh,
Captain Crunch.
yeah, that's a good
Probably,
one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, Tony the Tiger.
I was gonna say Tony.
yeah.
Tony's
Two.
kind of, he's like an alpha.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
honestly,
They're great.
Tony Soprano. While we're on the Tony,
Yeah. We're talking about
also
tier
a
3
hottie.
Tonys right
yeah,
now?
tier 3 Tonys.
T3Ts?
T3Ts. T Sopran is up there.
Sopran, T Tiger.
T the Tig.
T-Hawk.
Tony Pepperoni.
Tony Hawk
Tony
for
Hawk.
sure.
Who's Tony Pepperoni?
Is that the Chuck E.
Wasn't that
Cheese?
The Reddit story from TMG you guys told?
Which one?
Tony
Oh,
Pepperoni? Was
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Tony
Tony Pizza.
Tony
Tony
Oh, Tony
Pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Tony Pepperoni's a new one.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's-
babe. I'm going to start calling you that.
Oh, it's a pizza.
Right.
No, because there was a Reddit post with
Oh.
this girl that was like frustrated that her boyfriend kept calling her Tony
Oh.
Pizza.
yeah.
Oh,
That
I
was a
remember
pet
that.
name,
That's funny.
Tony Pizza. I
Yeah.
know, it's fun. And everyone loved it.
That's
and she was like,
cute.
what the fuck?
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't call me
She
Tony
was gonna break up
Pepperoni
with
though.
her.
It sounds like Tony Pepperoni nipple.
Nibble.
Yeah, don't call me that. That's like really makes me like
All right,
sweat.
Tony Peps.
Keep that.
Don't say Tony Peps.
Tony Peps is a pizzeria from my hometown. That's why I was thinking of that. I
Is
don't
it
know
actually?
Tony. Yeah, I don't know Tony though. Here, I'll show you. It's I have proof I'm not crazy. This is a real pizzeria. It's 4.5 stars.
Wow.
Yeah,
Looks good.
It does look good.
yeah.
So you're DTF?
I'm DTF.
It
Yeah.
says that right here.
Yeah. So DTF is
Depression Task
Depression
Force.
Task Force.
And what's that?
Which it's basically was this time I was super depressed. Like I still am obviously super depressed. Not in a funny way, not in a like, oh, feel bad for me way. But but me and my friend Patrick were like not like leaving the house. We were just like festering on the couch watching TV. And so we were like, let's like take a walk for our mental health. And then we just like kept taking walks together and we called it DTF, the Depression Task Force.
Aww.
Yeah.
I wish we were closer
Yeah.
to you so you could walk over to our place or
I
I
wish
could
that
walk over to
too.
yours.
Yeah, I would love that. I could always drive over and take a walk.
That's true. We could walk if one of us drove.
Yeah.
So are you
that-
guys still walking?
No, because I'm cured.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
depression?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
You cured
I'm
yourself
completely cured.
from the walking?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
How
Because
many
fresh,
walks
it's
did it
just
take?
fresh air. Just one.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Fresh air is really all you need.
And
Kidding, by the way.
Patrick.
Yeah. It's like,
Joking
it's
for
an
anyone
awfully,
listening.
awfully strong statement.
No. No, still depressed.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
But,
in,
like,
a, in
better.
a like hot way.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
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 It really is actually amazing, like what going outside can do.
I
though.
know. I hate that like the things that people say make you feel better actually do make you feel better. Like working out, like it does kind of help.
Yeah.
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 like,
that's
which
true.
sucks.
Yeah.
And going outside and like just like getting up. But
Right. Right.
yeah,
But it does.
damn, it does.
Brooke, when you were saying that you got nervous before podcast
Oh.
appearances, do you kind of have that same approach where if you just like get up and do it, or do you walk before podcasting? Do you have like a pregame ritual before podcasting to shake the nerves? Because that's something I think I deal with. I get nervous, but I find that if I work out or walk, that really helps. Does that help your approach to
No.
podcasting?
I don't think anything really helps until I like I'm starting. Like the anticipation for me is so much
Totally.
worse than doing it.
I agree
Like the
with
second
that.
I sat down here, I was like, okay, I'm fine. But like last night I was texting Kelsey like, are you going to be on? Like literally couldn't sleep.
Right.
So it's like, it's just the anticipation of things that really, because I just like talk myself into, well, what if this happens? What if this happens? What if
Same.
this
I
happens?
do the same thing.
And then when I'm here, I'm like, you're fine.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that could happen here?
Right.
We bring out Matthew Gray Gubler.
Yeah, that would be pretty
That
bad.
would be.
Well, he
for
saved
her.
my life, so I don't even know what's the worst that could happen. I guess one time, this is one of those stories where it's like, I think it's funny now, but
Okay.
everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's so sad.
Okay.
And I'm like, don't think it's
What
sad.
kind of reaction do you want us to
It's
have?
funny.
Laughing.
You don't have to fake laugh, but like, just so everyone knows, I think it's funny, so don't feel bad for me.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
My therapist would always say in high school, like, what's the worst that could happen? And I was like, I guess you're right. Like, I don't know. And I had this huge crush on this one guy. And I was like, I just like get so nervous to the point of like feeling sick when I'm around him. And she's like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, if you feel sick, just like excuse yourself, take a break. And I was like, okay, yeah, like that's true. And then you're right. That's the worst that could happen. So one day he was like, can you drive me home? And I was like, yeah, I can. What's the worst that
What's
could
the
happen?
worst that could happen?
Oh God.
Threw up all over myself.
Oh my God.
So your therapist got it wrong.
That like, so the worst thing that could happen is actually so bad. So that no
Hold
longer
on.
that no longer works for me.
Wait, what did he do?
What
How did it
happened?
happen? Yeah.
Well,
Like how did this how did it come about?
the second I got in the car, I was like, oh fuck, like I am fully like I'm going to have a panic attack. And
Yeah.
every time I have a bad panic attack, I throw up.
Okay.
It's not just like, oh, like I'm a little like shaky,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
hands are sweating. It's like I'm like gonna puke.
Right.
And so you were driving, and he
I was
sitting
driving,
chalk,
yeah.
and you were like,
And I was hands slipping off the wheel because they were so sweaty.
and was he trying to talk to you?
Yeah, and
What
then
was he saying?
we were just talking about like the day and like math class or whatever, and I was like, hey, like by the way,
Matthew Gray Group.
yeah, Matthew Gray Gubler's on.
You can't bring him up.
And I was like starting to feel like I was gonna throw up, and I was like, damn, like that pizza for lunch today was like so like off, you know, because like it would be the worst thing in the world if he
Right.
knew that like
Right,
I was panicking because of him.
Obviously,
I needed
yeah.
to make him think like I was ill.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yeah, I know what you mean, kind of. And I was like, yeah, like, I think I'm getting food poisoning or something. And he was like, oh, really? And I was, yeah. And he was like, are you going to throw up? Because I started like turning green. And we were still in the school parking lot
Oh my God.
at this point, like
Okay.
turning onto
Didn't
the
last
main
long.
street.
Yeah,
No, I
okay.
lasted 5 seconds. And he was a 5-minute drive. So I couldn't even make it. And he was like, oh my God, like, are you going to throw up? And I was like, yeah, like, I think so. Yeah.
Trying to be cool.
Probably. And
Yeah, I might.
he rolled down
I might. Yeah, I might fuck
a
around.
little.
I might a
Like,
little
probably
bit.
fuck.
Are you gonna throw up at all? Are you,
I
Are you
forgot
gonna
about
throw
that.
up?
you thinking about puking? Because like I think I might just puke a little.
So random. And he was like rolling down the window because it was like a 2-lane thing. And he was rolling down the window to tell like the guy who was also went to our high school to like move over so that we could get into the right lane to like pull over. And while he was doing that, like looking that way, I threw up like down my clothes, like
Oh
down my shirt.
God.
Oh, you did
Yeah.
it underneath
I
his
did it.
shirt?
I didn't know like where else to do it.
Yeah, no, okay.
And then if I had like played it off, I don't think he would have known because it was
Right.
like just like a very like chill, like
He would've
insanely
known.
chill.
I mean,
What if you were like,
I was just
never
like,
mind.
I was like,
Never mind. It went away.
It just starts like
Yeah,
seeping,
I
like
could
your
have.
shirt starts becoming like the same color as like.
He's like, what's that smell?
What's the smell, guys?
because it was like
Did you already
a
puke?
sweater, like a chunky sweater.
Okay.
So he wouldn't have known, but obviously he is
that why you
back
knit?
and he was like, yeah, exactly. That's why I knit to more puke sweaters.
Yeah.
So he was like, did you throw up? And I was like, huh? So then we pulled over and I was making it like so much worse because I was in like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Right,
mode.
right,
So
right.
I like got the only thing I had in the trunk, like clothes wise, was an open cardigan. So I was like, I'll just change into this. Literally put on an open cardigan, just throw up, like nothing under it, like bra, and just like got back in the driver's seat in my open cardigan, puke. Like literally, like should have just like kept the sweater on, but I was like panicking.
You
like
took
couldn't-
off your shirt.
Oh, took off my shirt, threw it on the side of the road,
But there's still puke.
Puke.
Because you puked in your
puked into
shirt.
my shirt, put the open cardigan, started driving again.
And he's still in the car. And was he like, "Are you okay? Are you good?"
Yeah, he was super nice about it. He was
You
super
and
nice.
you were in your bra?
Yeah.
Just trying to play it like, "Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's normal."
Played it, and then I got to his house like 4 minutes later because it was a short drive, and I was like, okay, like get home safe, get in safe. And then he was like,
no.
do you want a shirt or do you want to come in? And he was so
You're like,
nice. And, yeah, Cody, and that is what happened. Threw up again, but on the side of the road that time, and I was like, I'm gonna head home.
Oh my God.
I am gonna head home now. He gave me a shirt, which was super nice, and then that was really it.
Like, what were your interactions like with him like after that?
I really was obsessed with being like, that was food poisoning. That was food poisoning. That was
Okay.
and he kept asking me to drive him home. And
No way.
every single
I think he liked you.
Okay.
No, I
Yeah.
promise he didn't because I told him and he was like, I don't feel the same way.
Oh.
But which is awesome.
Okay.
And then
At least
I just had to make
Sure.
up excuses like every single time.
Oh my God.
was like-
wait, you kept throwing up?
No, I just wouldn't drive him.
Oh my God.
I
was
wouldn't
like,
drive
what
him
the
home
fuck?
again.
Oh, okay.
She kept saying yes. And
I was
every
like,
time
no,
she
like
would
I have a
throw up.
doctor's appointment. No, like a
Like,
Okay.
"You
full
got
card
pizza again?
day.
You gotta stop eating that pizza."
And so for like
Seems like
years
anything
after that,
fits.
I couldn't drive anyone.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I would be too scared.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, what's the worst that could happen? Like, I don't know, I could throw up all over Insanely Chill, and that would be really bad. You know?
Yeah.
So we
Wouldn't be
can't
that
use the
bad,
phrase.
It wouldn't be that
I'm
bad.
not gonna ever use the phrase "What's the worst?" that could
No,
happen
because
with
it's
you.
bad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I still think about it, but it's funny now.
That
A
is.
little.
I mean, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You said it's fine if we laugh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like
That
would,
is hysterical.
I encourage you to.
It's one of the funniest stories.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Thank you
should
so
tell
much.
that on stage. You should like make that a
I'll
stand-up
throw up
bit.
on stage, by the way. That's why I can't do anything live.
Yeah, with your stage fright, that would make the perfect story because then you would just immediately throw up after.
That's true.
Yeah, I think that would be like normalized. Like if I throw up, like that's good. Like,
Right.
it's adding to the performance.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You throw up and say, that's a great segue to my next story.
Yeah. Great segue. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's why.
Oh my God.
That's that.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
Thank you for
Making this a safe space.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, of
God,
course.
You can throw up here anytime.
So
Thank
good.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have chum buckets underneath your seats. So.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Well, Brooke, we need to give you some credit too because your DTF Club, you and Connor have inspired people around the country to start doing their own DTF chapters.
That is
opening
so
those DTF
sweet.
chapters. So it's pretty cool.
Aw.
That
You've
like
definitely made an
really
impact on people.
warms my heart.
Yeah.
Because if I had had a DTF club when I was in high school, I feel like that would have made like a huge difference.
Is this a
That is so
face- is this a
cute.
Yeah,
Facebook
we
group?
have like a Brooke and Connor Facebook group,
No way. Can you go to it, Kenny? That's cool.
Well.
and like people in it are like, "Oh, I'm DTFing right now."
Do you talk in it?
I used to, but I get kind of overwhelmed. Like if I respond to one person, I feel like I have to respond to
I
every
feel
single
the
person.
same way, yeah.
And so then I just end up responding to no one.
Right.
Like it's the same with like DMs. Like
Yeah,
I want
I
to
feel the
respond
same.
so badly, but I get like, I don't know, anxious.
Me too.
But like
Me too.
I can't respond to everyone, so I just respond to no one.
Same.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool that you have like a little thriving group.
It's so sweet. I love it.
Like people love your show.
It's so nice.
That's because it's
It's
good.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I love doing it.
That's good.
Yeah.
You don't
Thanks.
have to say that. Just
I
because-
do. I do love doing it, and I don't feel like I'm going to throw up when I do it anymore, which is awesome.
That's good.
yeah. Baby steps.
That's good.
Yeah.
I still feel like we were talking about how you curb anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to just have too much coffee
Uh-huh.
and then it makes it way worse.
Yes.
And then the whole time I'm recording, especially with a guest, it feels like I can't swallow.
I hate that. I know that feeling. And then it's like you try to talk and it's like the words get like caught in your throat and you sound like you're kind of going to burp.
Oh,
That-
that happens
yes.
to me.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But also I can't like I sometimes I mistime my breath.
Uh-huh.
Like it's really weird. I'm conscious about when I'm swallowing and how that coordinates with when I'm supposed to inhale.
Yeah.
And then I don't inhale and I get this crazy spike of fear.
There's nothing worse than when you become like hyper aware of swallowing and then
It's
you
the
just like
worst.
can't swallow.
No,
and
it's really bad. I also really like all of a sudden I'm like, I can't see. Like I'll be like, oh, I can just see everything. Like it's something about seeing like really starts to freak me out.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
blurry.
no, like I'm just like, there's no way my eyes are actually connecting to my brain and like I'm also breathing at the same time and like this is all so crazy
It's
and like I shouldn't be.
overwhelming.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah.
It's funny that you overthink the weirdest shit like that because of
It's
anxiety.
anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not you specifically. I'm saying like anyone. Like,
Yeah.
why do we do that?
I don't know.
And coffee makes it way worse.
Coffee doesn't do anything different for me.
Oh my God. Caffeine just makes it
Yeah.
everything
Could
elevated.
you get on a stage? I guess you do get on stage.
Yeah, but
How
I
do you-
used to get that shit like on like times 500.
Uh-huh.
Like I said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
this is the
cover
group.
photo.
I don't know my Facebook login anymore, but
Yeah.
if you'd like
3,500 members.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's
That's
sweet.
amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. So go get DTF. And
Yeah, get DTFing, guys. It really helps.
So you have screenshots of the first DMs that me and Kelsey sent you?
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see them?
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they embarrassing?
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Like for me,
Okay.
because I was so, like, not to blow smoke up your asses, but you guys were really the only people I watched ever on YouTube.
Oh,
Like I
wow.
wasn't really online before. except
Really?
for-
Really?
yeah. Like I never like watched YouTube.
Okay.
Like I wasn't big
You were
on.
into more. You were more into mainstream. stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But I
makes
watched
sense.
you too.
That's so
Okay, am I
nice.
taking
Well,
you-
first of all, how did we start watching them? It was you showed me them.
I
and
showed
you're
you
like,
them, yeah.
They're really funny because this is when you guys like live together and
No, you went to visit.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I went to visit Connor.
you went to visit. You and Kat went to
Kat,
visit Connor,
yeah.
and I had separately seen all of your like all 3 of your videos, and so I thought you guys were really funny. And then I don't know, I just followed you, and then
Let me see if
we
I
just-
search.
well, you said you're like
Kelsey.
you gotta see these.
I
people.
showed you
They're
them on
really
our-
funny.
3-year anniversary. Do you remember we were driving home from the beach, and I was like, these,
When we ate the burritos.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, these people are really funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I found my first one with Kelsey, which is screenshotted on June 11th, 2020.
Okay.
You had just followed me.
June 11th, 2020.
It was
June
like
11th, 2020.
height of COVID.
COVID, like peak like TikToking,
Yeah.
I guess. And you were getting tagged in my videos because people
Yeah,
were
people
like,
were always like, you
oh,
guys,
yeah, which was like so nice of people to say.
I always enjoy
But
that.
I DM'd you and I was like, Kelsey, I'm so sorry for how often you're getting tagged in my posts. I love you. And then you said, OMG, do not be sorry. Honestly, I'm honored. I love you.
Aw.
Sweet.
And that was really sweet. And then you guys sent me this via Insta DM.
Aw.
And then I freaked out that you would get notified that I screenshotted it. But I don't think you did.
We
Even if I
We
did,
were
I
like,
wouldn't
why
care.
the
Like,
fuck
what
did
the
she
fuck is
screenshot?
that?
Remember? And then we like FaceTimed a few times.
Yeah.
That was
But
fun.
that was like, this was way before all of that.
right.
And then let's see, Cody, I think I have a screenshot of when. Okay, so this is going to be when you followed me on TikTok. And so that's kind of circled in red many times via the drawing feature on photos.
Got it.
So that was September 15th, 2020. So
Okay,
you
okay.
took a few months longer.
That's our anniversary.
Yeah.
That's when I showed him. That's exactly when I showed him your
Oh.
videos.
So I didn't take long.
no,
she
you
took
really
a while to
didn't.
tell me.
Wow.
Sorry, I took so long to tell you.
That's okay.
It's okay.
And
I wanted to keep you just for myself for a little bit longer.
My dirty
my
blanket.
special
My
TikToker.
special Brooke.
And then do you also have the DMs that you and Connor first sent each other?
Oh yeah, those are tough.
Really?
Yeah, it's like hard for me to admit that I like was obsessed with him. Like I thought he
With-
was so funny.
With Connor?
Yeah, I thought he was so funny.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he is.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
he is so
really
funny,
I know.
but I
I
was
said
like-
that like
you said
I
that
was like,
who would ever
Yeah,
be
you
obsessed
did.
with
You
him?
did
No,
say
just
that.
like
not
with
not what I meant.
No,
I think
no.
Connor is fucking hilarious.
He is, but just like knowing like how
No,
good
no,
friends we are
totally.
now.
Yeah, you guys
Like-
are like so close. and I
Right.
feel like the exact same sense of humor that.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Let me see if I can find.
They have a
Oh, I
podcast
think I
together.
just sent
Brooke and
it
Connor make a podcast.
What's it called
all
again?
to
Brooke
him.
and Connor make a podcast.
Oh, that's interesting.
And where can you find that?
YouTube,
YouTube.
TMGstudios.tv, Apple, Spotify.
Okay, wait. These.
And
might
how do you
take
rate
me-
that 5 stars again?
You just
Good
click 5
question.
stars.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, pending. 1 second.
Okay, you don't have to read these, by the way, if you're not comfortable with it.
Oh, I found it. No, I am. I'm so
She
comfortable.
throws up.
Okay, on June 17th, 2020, I
emoji?
screenshotted Connor DMing me for the first time. And he said, "You are the funniest person on this app." Which,
So
by the
he
way,
started it?
Yeah, but he said that to every person on the app.
Oh,
That was his. That was his.
That was his
I thought.
slide in?
I thought it was
Damn, Connor.
unique to me, but it turns out he had said that to
Wow.
everyone. And then something else I screenshotted was he said, "I feel like if you and I just spoke to each other on video, it would be great stuff." Simply Flow. And I said, I'd like to think that's true. Let's FaceTime sometime. Isn't that really
A little
sweet?
Nice. That's
foreshadowing.
not cringe at
I
all.
know, and then you guys,
And now look at us. Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you guys talk on video every week.
Every week.
It's your job.
So that's really
Thursday, is
sweet.
it?
And I'm glad I screenshot everything obsessively.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Thank you.
That's kind of nice. So we just reflected on the origin
Yeah.
story.
It
there.
is nice.
Yeah.
And then the first time I met you guys, I was ready to puke, like so nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
And when was that?
I can tell you the date.
Did you guys
When
came
was
over
that?
for like a party?
Yeah,
or
we
something?
came. No, just like to come over because you were like, come over.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
On April 23rd, 2021.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys came over.
Because that's it.
Yes.
Oh, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
And our plant
And I-
was still alive.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Was
did it
that a week
die?
after you got
every
it?
plant has
What?
died.
It was a week after you got the plant.
A little week or month or something like that.
Yeah.
But it died shortly after that.
Yeah.
And it's still in there.
We
Dead?
gotta
Just
get rid of those.
Oh, all of our plants are dead and they've been just sitting there.
Mine are too.
Which
a
I
long,
think
long
is
time.
bad for you.
Is it?
I think so.
Mine
Wait,
like
why?
smell.
Like for like
Wrong.
the oxygen. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the room. I don't know, something like that. Someone was like, you gotta get rid of those plants. They're like, it's not good for you.
Oh.
I got an air purifier instead of just throwing them away.
I need to get an air purifier.
Yeah.
yeah, that definitely.
Yeah.
We have some actually. We can just set them
We
up.
should set one up downstairs for the people who are allergic to cats who come over.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you have cats? You don't.
No, but I want something.
Yeah.
I don't know how to interact with a cat, but I think they're
Yeah.
cute.
Have you
and
met
sweet.
ours?
No.
Oh.
You can
Maybe
come in
after
and meet
this.
them.
Yeah, you can come and meet
Okay.
them. They're really
I
sweet.
love them.
Were you cat people growing up?
No, I didn't have a cat
No.
growing up. He
Me
didn't
neither.
have
Never
any
understood
pets.
it.
growing up.
Yeah, me neither. But now I'm open to it. I need some sort of creature. I wanted.
I recommend a cat.
Yeah.
I recommend a cat. I can tell you where we adopted them from.
Okay.
Friends of Normie. Check it out. They're the best.
I'm just scared
But-
because my apartment's so small that like the litter box would just be my entire apartment.
Yeah.
that is an issue.
Yeah.
The litter box is the only like thing that sucks about them.
Like the only place I could put it is the kitchen,
Ooh,
which like
kinda gross.
is
Yeah.
feels wrong.
Yeah.
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 What about the bathroom? Is there any space in the bathroom?
I can't even fit in my bathroom.
Okay.
What about like next to your couch underneath that air conditioner? Like, could you squeeze it in there?
Maybe, Ryan. That's a good point. That's
Kinda
where
like
my
hot-
blankets are. I guess I can
Move
move
the
the blankets. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you guys?
How many times have you been there, Ryan?
Yeah, wait a second.
Well, we hang out every.
that was
Thursday, no.
specific.
We went over and shot an episode of Brooke and
Are
Kelsey
you?
podcast.
Are you in knitting club?
Yeah, I'm in knitting club.
Jeez.
But
Everyone's
that's
in
insane
it.
that you remember that corner.
Well, I was setting up the equipment to shoot
Oh.
him, so I
That
was
makes
like,
sense.
And
That
he
makes
was
sense.
thinking, he's
way.
like,
Yeah,
"This
he
would
was
be a
like,
great
this
spot
is
for a litter
the
box."
litter box is
Exactly.
gonna fit right here.
That's a good point, Ryan. I'll look when I get home, take inventory of the space.
Do you have any more like just crazy stories?
Like that?
That was
like
such
the
a good
dude,
story.
like the
Growing up,
one,
pretty
the one that
impressed.
you told in like your first bonus episode about the laundry.
Oh, I'm gonna get canceled.
You don't have to tell that one.
People are like, "That's really not okay, Brooke." Imagine
You
if,
don't have to tell that one,
if
but
that was a man.
I just know I laughed my fucking ass off.
Thanks,
at that.
Cody.
Go to tmgstudios.tv and go to Close Friends episode 1.
No, she's gonna get canceled for it.
No, no, it's fine there.
it's there
I
already.
just,
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
these
yeah,
eyes.
Thousands of people.
Yeah,
have
yeah.
watched it.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone's like responding to that because I can't. I guess I can't. But
I'm so
everyone's
curious.
responding and was like, "Imagine if a man
I
did
told you
this."
about it. I think I'll tell you after.
Because
Okay.
it was basically me obsessing over my RA and doing something a little not chill. And everyone was like, "Imagine if a man did this." And it's like, okay, well, I'm not a man, and like it would be weird if a man did this because like men and women are different, you know. So
Yeah.
that's not a reason to cancel me,
It's usually not a good
Yeah.
reason.
right?
Any other stories? Fan stories or
Let me
anything?
think, Cody.
Can I just quickly ask, was the RA a tier 2, tier 1, tier 3?
Like tier 3, which is really even scarier. Why I did what I did.
Oh my god.
Like it wasn't even. It was a bit mostly. Like 90%.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't even know what it is, but I'm
I'll tell
supporting you.
after. Okay,
Have a
there's
sip of this?
that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, no, I can't think of any. But I'm
Sorry,
sure
I'm
they'll-
putting you
I'm
on
sure
the spot a
they'll
little
come
bit.
after.
Yeah.
That's
That's okay.
fine.
Mm.
Is
Yeah.
is Matthew Gray Is it Gubler?
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy
Matthew
last
Gray
name.
Gubler.
Is he the only one that's in a tier that you've met?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And was he in the tier before you met him?
Yes.
Mm.
He was. Well, he was demoted. Not demoted, but like he was a past tier 1. Like in college, I was like
Okay.
clinical.
Yeah.
For him in my Criminal Minds binge era.
Okay.
But then you just like kind of like when you get over a tier
Yeah.
1, they just like get demoted over
but they still
time.
like
But they
linger.
still like a tier 1 leaves a scar on your heart.
Totally.
You know?
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's like really easy to just like reignite that. So he was
Okay.
reignited.
So that's crazy that you got
Mhm.
to meet him.
it is crazy.
Who do you think's going to be the next?
I would I kind of wonder if I'll ever meet Zac Efron,
Wow.
who's the namesake.
Yeah.
My namesake.
I can see that happening.
I don't mean to be mean to him, but he's definitely changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still the idea of meeting him that is
out.
exciting, I think.
He looks like a different person now, though.
But it's
He's
not
doing
about that anymore. I think it's more, it would just still be like, holy shit, you're meeting
You're
Zac
my
Efron.
origin
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Her name was Lady Efron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
because
that's
of him.
After Zac Efron.
That was
yeah,
my-
right.
He's roided out.
Could you ever
Yeah.
foresee him kind of evolving into
N-
this when you named yourself?
No, but he
Lady
looks
Efron?
better now. Well, he had like some situation with his jaw.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I think
Do you think he got plastic surgery?
Yeah, this,
Did that stem from High School Musical?
His jaw?
No, your crush.
Oh, yeah. Well, it stemmed from I fell in love with him with the first commercial I saw
Of
of High School Musical. I was at my cousin's house.
Yeah.
And a commercial for High School Musical came on, and I saw him, and I felt like so sick. And my dad had to come pick me up, and I was because I was like nauseous.
Your dad had to pick you up
Yeah,
from a commercial?
yeah, because I was like, I was overwhelmed, and that was like me tier 1ing without realizing.
Aww.
I was like mistaking the feeling of like wanting him for like needing like being sick, and I was like,
Got
Dad,
it.
please come get me. Something's wrong. But then I wanted to make my AOL screen name / email Mrs. Efron.
Okay.
This was when I was 10,
Yeah.
and that was taken. And then Mrs. Efron 1 was taken, and Mrs. Efron 618 was taken.
Okay.
That's my
It's your
birthday.
birthday.
And so my dad came up with Lady Efron.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Also, you're still in my phone as Brooke Averick.
Good.
Yeah.
I love that.
It does fit, and it does make me happy.
Like people, if like they ever recognize me, will come up like they don't know my name is Brooke. Like they'll just be like, oh my god, Lady, like first name Lady, last name Efron. Like,
Lady?
yeah, yeah.
Isn't that what Alexandra Daddario said? She said
She
Lady
called
Efron?
me
Or it's Miss Efron.
Mrs. Zac Efron,
Oh, yeah, right.
which like
I forgot that you guys met her. That was
yeah,
cool.
I think
right?
I don't know.
You
of
met her.
Yeah,
Okay.
your twin.
She's a tier 1 for Cody.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean,
You're a tier
I-
1, really? That's
no,
like
Kelsey's
dramatic.
your tier 1,
no, she's not my tier. I'm not like tier 1ing, but I'm also like marrying someone who looks
right?
like her.
Yeah.
So in a way, it is kind of a tier
Right.
Okay.
Kind of because he would die if he didn't.
Okay, remember
marry
that
her.
one time I said Jay Ellis was kind of hot? And you freaked out.
I'm not saying I'm intentionally.
You're like, I'm marrying someone that
Straight to
looks
tier
just
1.
like her. I'm basically marrying her.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm not saying I'm not.
Can you imagine if all of this was just a ploy, just like
Yeah.
to get to her?
No, that's not.
That'd be insane. I feel my face turning red.
Was she cool though?
Yeah, she's so nice. She's so nice.
That's
Hopefully
sick.
coming on Brooke
And so
Connor
sweet.
Make a podcast soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll put
Which
that
like
out there.
that's something I'll be super nervous for. By the way,
What can
just
we-
like prepare.
What can we do to
Great.
make it like a very non-nervous, safe, comforting?
It is.
Space.
TMG Studios is the most safe and comforting space.
But is there
Ever.
anything that we can do to like that specific day to make
No,
it like,
I think me just being like I'm nervous like helps because just like saying it.
Right. And also, if you think about it, like she's going into your space, like all of the like that's like your comfort
Yeah.
space, and so like you are you have like the higher
I know. I never feel that way
Dang.
though.
Vantage point.
And
Yeah.
she might also be nervous.
right.
That's
Coming on
true.
your show.
I never ever think that
Right.
other people can be nervous,
for sure.
Yeah.
which is crazy to think about. But yeah, you guys are right. I feel fine. I'm not nervous for her.
What is this celebrity eyebrows?
I'm glad you asked, Cody. So Brooke is so well versed in the celebrity game
Mm-hmm.
that I thought we'd play a game called Celebrity Eyebrows.
Oh, that's fun.
That is
So-
fun.
But here's the problem. So our other producers were like, "That's a great idea, but you should make sure that no one else has done celebrity eyebrows." And then, of course, the game is guessing celebrities just from their isolated eyebrow photos.
Right.
Okay. So Kelly Clarkson did this on her show 2 years ago. And who did I have in mind as the first person to guess? Eugene Levy. Who did Kelly Clarkson do this game with? Eugene Levy.
Okay.
So we're pivoting today
Okay.
to an insanely chill fan favorite entitled Celebrity Ankles.
Oh, that's hard.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
really hard.
It's going to be really hard, but I will tell you this. You've already talked about 2 of the 5 celebrities mentioned here in this game.
Are they
Okay.
tiered
So-
celebrities?
Let's try it.
Yes, there are a
Okay.
couple people that crack some tears on your list. Brooke.
Interesting.
And how do we
might
do
have
this?
Some,
Do
have
we?
some Gubler ankles on here?
I think I
Gubler?
know those ankles.
I
Some,
wouldn't.
some Gubler?
Gubler.
If you married him, you'd be a
Goop-
Goobler. You know
Goop-
that?
Yeah.
Brooke Gubler.
That's so
Brooke
sweet.
Goobler.
That's so sweet.
All right, let's do it. Celebrity ankles.
All right, here we go. Buckle
Do
up,
we just
everybody.
I
Shout
wish I
him
had
out.
my glasses.
Ankle 1.
Jesus.
Ankles 1.
I mean,
So-
why you could have gotten a higher res picture.
That's
What the
what
fuck
I
is this?
thought.
There's like 3 pixels.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you make
gotta
it really
cute.
big?
Okay, and also like, can we have some clue?
Oh boy.
Ankles.
Okay, you've seen this guy. He He is a host of a game show on daytime television. Maybe it's nighttime. I don't know. It's a game show on network television.
Wayne Brady?
Oh, that's a good guess.
I was- Say that.
I'm gonna guess. Who's the Family Feud host? Steve Harvey.
Look at that.
Wow.
Really good job.
That-
oh my god. Okay, like
That is not what I was
work,
expecting.
Steve.
That
Why
is
does he wear that on Family Feud?
Seriously?
Yeah, that is a crazy fit. I love it.
Yeah. Is that cheetah or leopard?
I don't
It's
know.
a good question.
I don't know the difference.
Me
Only
either.
I
easier
think
to ask.
yeah.
okay.
Shoes might be cheetah. Shirt might be
Izzy
leopard.
says leopard.
A leopard.
All right. Ankle 2. Ooh,
Is
this
that Tom Holland?
Oh, that's a good guess. You're close. Well, it's in a tier for you.
Oh, is okay.
And I think this is also a Kelsey tier as well.
Is
Harry
it- I was
Styles?
gonna say Harry.
Look at that.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at that.
What is he doing? Why does
We're
he look so
good at
weird in
this.
that picture?
I think that's on the set of.
I
I
my
hate when he
sleep
looks
then.
like too normal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Like there's
he's
like
lost.
one picture of him like holding 67 bags, like just getting off a
Right.
plane, and I'm like, get someone to hold those for you.
Right.
Give you the ick a
Don't
little
look
bit.
like a regular person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. 2
Okay.
for 2 so far, gang. Oh, all right. Well, okay. All
The
right.
worst picture.
Okay, so you have talked about this person on the podcast today. We've
can't even
talked
make
about
out
this
a
person.
Taylor Swift.
It's a.
No.
Is
That's
that
the only
what
person
kind of
we've
shoe
talked
is that?
I
about.
thought you would know this.
Alexandra Daddario.
One. No.
I'm trying to think
Matthew?
of who we've talked about.
Cody, do you want to take a guess?
Who have
I
we
can't
talked
even
about?
see anything
Is it
in this
girl
picture. It looks
feet?
like 2 geese.
I'm kind of disappointed because you met this person.
Oh,
Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh,
Yes.
Jennifer Coolidge.
I thought you would know that one. Seemed kind of obvious to me.
Beautiful ankles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, ankle 4.
Oh, I like the
Is-
loaves.
Is there any recognition of the tattoo?
I can't see.
Yeah, I'm
It's
thinking.
a star, or it's like a Canadian.
This is as big as it gets.
Okay, we've got a tattoo. Who has tattooed legs?
Harry does, I think.
Yeah, but
I don't know,
it
bad
wouldn't.
boy in the realm
Is
of
it
Harry-
Maddie?
Colin Farrell.
Oh my God! You are
Maddie.
Wow.
It's Maddie at the
Yes.
airport.
Wow.
Ugh.
All right, are we
What do you
ready?
mean, ugh?
No.
Also too normal. What the fuck is he wearing? Let's get
he's
some
just trying
hot
to fly
pics,
home.
Kenny. Come on, I want to see some good pics of
All
these
right.
men.
Well, I'm glad you asked for that because our last pick
Okay.
is pretty hot.
Airbud?
Oh my God!
Kelsey!
Yes!
That was so good.
She would know those paws anywhere.
No way!
You nailed that.
I've stared at that cover before. I
Wow.
used to be
How did
obsessed
you
with
go
that
from
movie.
there to there in half a second? That's amazing.
I'm just glad you didn't include Woody's ankles. In here.
I would have known in 1 second. Woody.
Precious. Well, that was great. Thank you so much.
Oh, they're just in the boot.
You get it though, right?
That's
Yeah.
a baddie
Yeah.
boot.
You get it.
Damn.
Baddie in the boot.
There's
at that
definitely a snake
booty.
in that boot.
He has that like lanky Timothy Chalamet kind of look.
Yeah. He's not
Yeah.
cute. Is he a tier for you?
3, yeah.
Really?
You're not into him at all?
No.
I'm only into him when he's this is exactly what tier 3 is, I guess, in acting. Like
Okay.
when I'm watching Call Me by Your Name, I'm like, wow, I love him. But like
Okay.
if he's like on an award show, I'm like, something's not adding
Yeah.
up for me.
Yeah.
Like his personality.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So what do we think of Celebrity Ankles?
Celebrity Ankles,
Awesome.
Penny, to be honest with you,
I
it was
love-
fun.
I love
And
it.
I did
Yeah.
I liked thinking outside the box.
The
I
fans
would
really
say
loved it.
just bigger pictures next
I'm
time.
going to show you
Right.
how to Google high quality images.
I have no idea how to do that.
I don't have
I know, I love it.
I don't
And I
have any
fucking love
idea
it.
how to do that either.
love
so
it.
I would do
You're
the
getting the
same
best of
exact
me.
thing.
That's all I can offer you is the best of me. And that's what you're getting.
I love it. Brooke, thank you for joining us.
Thank you
I
so much for
appreciate it.
having me.
Thanks,
Thank you
Brooke.
so
I
much.
love you
Brooke.
guys.
That was
Thanks
a
for
really,
having me
really
as
fun
well.
episode.
Yeah.
Kelsey, thank you.
I said thanks for joining us, and I realized that this is also not my podcast.
It's
so
kind of
It is,
becoming.
yes, it
It is now. It's
It is
becoming
now.
that
Yeah,
way.
yeah. And you also do live here.
I do, so I can pop
This
in
is your
anytime
house.
I want.
Yes, you can.
Okay, well, thanks, Brooke. We love
Thank
you very
you.
Thanks so
I
much,
love you
Brooke.
guys.
Check out Brooke, Ladyefron, Brooke and Connor make a podcast.
Thank you,
And thank you.
Cody. Yes, thank you.
Woo!